got here? What do we got here? So Angrath is not great. Arcane Artisan is pretty sweet. Might be worth trying this one out. Portal, Spawn of Mayhem. Those cards are pretty boring. There's a Noble Hierarch. I could try that one here. But I really love how this thing interacts with Eldrazi. Just 3 mana activation, putting Eldrazi in play. Edric is really sweet. One of my pet cards. Noble Hierarch is another one of my pet cards. We could just go for the mono red. We could just take like Abbot or Firecraft, but let's try drafting something sweet and then pivot into mono white second pick because Brimaz. No, just kidding. We're gonna take Ulamog. So I'm not sure how many other ways there are to just dump Eldrazi into play, but I mean, putting an Ulamog into play is pretty good. And why would I try to win by like taking the objectively correct Brimaz when I could take Ulamog, which is just, you know, a fun card. So we're gonna try to have some fun. I say it like I've already failed. So now the mono white and mono red is strong. Really, really strong. There's an impulse and a treasure map. So let's talk about this rationally. So I could just take a treasure map, which I think is a pretty solid way of filtering through your draws. And impulse is pretty good as well at getting through combos. But we haven't seen any other combo pieces. I mean, it's only third pick. I don't need to give up already. I could take treasure map as I'm happy to play it in my monocolor aggro decks. Where impulse might be slightly better at actually finding combo pieces. Just because this card is good in so many decks, I think I'm fine taking it here, but passing that Phoenix is Monka S. Okay, so Elesh Norn is really good, obviously. We already saw that. There's also a Jace, and Jace is pretty strong as well. Have Looter Tribal here. Maybe Jace is better? I have no spells though, so Jace isn't going to be that good in my deck. Yeah, I think I just need more big hits like the Elesh Norn. Don't really mind it. It can potentially set me up to go Reanimator. You can't really reanimate Ulamog, but you can reanimate Elesh Norn. So yeah, let's take that. Nothing exciting in this pack. Sylvan Wayfinder finds lands, I guess. Resto doesn't really do anything. Massacre Worm is cute, I guess. I mean, maybe cute is a stretch, but what do I want to take here? These cards are so bad. What's the best mono red or mono white card? Resto? Better than Devil's Play, I guess. I don't hate Resto here. This is a white card, right? We could end up blue-white Cheons. It's not impossible. Okay, there's an O-ring, and at this point I don't think I can pass it. Nothing amazing here for mono red, or any kind of sweet dump in Eldrazi into play deck. And this card is just a very solid removal spell. Factory's okay. Finks is okay. Yeah, I'm just going to take O-ring. This is fine. Do love me some O-rings. So now there's a Kiki Jiki. That's a sweet combo card. You can put that into play with the Arcane Artisan. There's also a Baneslayer in the pack. Am I just redrafting mono white? Is it just going to happen again, but a worse version because I waffled for so many picks? I mean, Fertile Ground is not really where I want to be. I think I honestly should just take it. It feels pretty bad just running back to mono white, but like, let's be real. There's nothing open here. There are no good fatties. I'm not taking the twin card. So now, if I changed my tune, am I willing to try some kind of sweet off-color deck? So this only finds forests. This finds anything. Domri's terrible. Hypnotic Spectre is good. Am I going to take Ranger of Eos for the 1-drops I don't have yet? I mean, there's nothing else going on here, right? The cards are just telling me mono white. This is kind of close. I don't love Isamaru, but I think I should take it here. Yeah, we're passing up some sweet stuff, but white is open. We can't ignore the signals. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have a pretty bad mono white deck. Like, we passed a bunch of really good cards, but good mono. Okay, what the heck? Okay, we're mono white. Sorry, Conclave Tribunal, you're a good card too. What the heck? Okay, this is... We can't escape. That's the next stream title right away. We can't escape the mono white. This is actually a splashable card. This is playable. Dang it, dude. We tried. We legit took another Ulamog and we tried to do something that wasn't mono white, but we can't escape. This is not a mono white card. So our deck is not that great considering, but I think we could get there. Ranger's potentially a pretty good card if you get the right 1-drops. If you get like Figure of Destiny, if you get Mom. Is Mom in the cube? What's going on here? I don't know. Left a message on my video, but my video is happening right now. Oh, okay. So Hero of Bladehold is the nuts. Cast Out's very good as well. Oh, but we have so many 4-drops. I mean, this isn't in our deck yet. Resto's okay. We could just take the Cast Out. Like, Cast Out's very good. We do really need removal. So Hero is like the tier of card that I don't want to just cross my fingers and hope it'll wheel. But we might just need to. I think Cast Out might just be good enough. This is like one of the best finishers though. It's just a 2-turn kill. I mean, we got these cards late too, right? But everybody knows like control decks would actually play this card. No control deck is playing Hero. Or at least no control deck should be. Alright, we have to take it. It's too greedy not to. This card's really good. Flicker Wisp is nice too. That's actually kind of close. I'll have to think about that. I think it's the Silver Blade, just because it does deal a lot of damage, but I love Flicker Wisp. Just as a card, the art's pretty gross, but just 3-mana 3/1 flyer, already where I want to be. And then getting additional value or getting rid of a token, returning something to my control. It's just really sweet. Don't actually know what's correct here. I think I just need to take the Silver Blade. It's just so much damage. Loxodon's pretty bad, but I think I'm going to take it here. Yeah, this is fine. And at this point, what was I going to look at? Yeah, let's look at whether or not Mom is in the cube. So... yeah, that one. Probably like page 4 or so. Yeah, it's gonna be page 4. Yeah, we've got another half minute. Wow. Mother of Runes is in the cube. Hey, Crackshot, good to see you. What's up? We're drafting some mono white. I tried to do something sweet. We took the Ulamog, we took the Arcane Artisan, we even took the Elesh Norn, but could not ignore all the tasty mono white cards. I think we're a Ravage's deck. I wouldn't put it past us. That's a lot of 4-mana cards, but I think it's fine. There's not really anything else interesting here. And Hero into Ravages can just be game. It's not a perfect curve, but just flooding the board and then getting rid of everything the opponent has, it's definitely nice. So yeah, let's take a Ravages. Ooh, I love Avacyn. It's one of my favorite finishers. I don't think I'm main decking this card. Ballista's nice. It's good utility. Parallax Wave is pretty medium. But yeah, I love me an Avacyn. Let's take it. Ooh, interesting. So Mentor the Meek is going to be really nice in this deck. We've got Brimaz, which makes tokens. Same with Hero, Silverblade, Isamaru. Selfless Spirit's really strong though. You're gonna have to reboot. Dang, that's too bad. Hope it's not the low stream quality getting you down, but sorry to hear if it's on your end as well. Okay, Selfless Spirit is just such a good 2-drop. I don't really think I want to be taking this card advantage stuff. Mentor is a good card, don't get me wrong. I think I would love it in the control matchups, but Selfless Spirit is like one of the best 2-drops. Okay, so this would be tough if my curve wasn't terrible and if I didn't already have an Armageddon effect, so basically it's not tough. Legion's Landing, it's another solid 1-drop. Could also take Hanger back. Some Mutavault in the pack as well, but yeah, I think we're taking Landing here. Wow, the cast out Wield. So yeah, Monowhite super open. Feels pretty good. And the Flicker Wisp, that's great. Passing Sword. Sword's okay. We need 2-drops, but otherwise our deck is pretty good. Take a sideboard Wrath. On mobile for the meantime? Sure, that's better than nothing. Always happy to see someone catch the stream. And thank you, by the way. I think I already thanked you, but just in case I didn't, I noticed you followed one time when I was not streaming, so I always appreciate that, on stream or not. Let's take a Parallax Wave. It's pretty bad. We already have a sideboard Wrath. I don't know how much more we need. This Ranger is not looking playable quite yet. We only have 2 1-drops, and this is not a creature, so even though it is in my creature curve. Crackshot, let me know if the Oracle starts streaming anytime soon. I'd love to give him a host. I don't know. Both modern playables, right? Guess I'll take that card. Ooh. Okay, Remorseful Cleric is nice, but Porcelain Legionnaire is just probably the best 2-drop. I've heard Newmont call it the best 2-drop in mono red, so I mean, it's just a great card. What would I need in order to play Crucible? I mean, I already have Ravages and I didn't even consider it, so I just don't think I'm going to play that. I think it's one of these two. I guess I could play Slaughter Pact with no black mana. This is kind of close. So there's a land, but I think I already passed like Geist. Cards that I'd like to splash like that. Solemn is not really a card in my deck, and then there's Terminus. I guess I'm a Hallowed Fountain deck. I mean, Wall of Omens is sweet with Flicker Wisp and also with Resto, but I think the land is just higher upside for me. I don't want a 0/4 in my aggressive deck. Ooh, Caracas is sweet, but yeah, Adonto is just where we want to be. Actually, that's a good question. So we've gotten really greedy, not on purpose, but picking like Arcane Artisan first, and then like Ulamog and some other stuff. Whoops, I don't want to mess around with that. And wheeling all sorts of mono white cards. Can I take Caracas and wheel Adonto? No one is in white, and Caracas is really good against like the Reanimator decks, that kind of thing. It's good against Through the Breach. Sword is okay. I don't think I would take it here. I really, really need the 2-drops, so this is a tough pick, but I think I'm taking the Caracas. It just improves these matchups so much, and I mean, This is terrible if I get punished. If somebody else takes the Adanto, I guess I deserve it, but... Okay, Faith's Fetters is nice. 4 mana is at the higher end of removal, but in the mono-white decks, in my experience, you really do just want the removal. The way I've seen some people draft it, they don't go nuts for the removal. Like, they will, you know, take 1 mana 2/1s and stuff over it. But if your opponent's reanimating like a Dragon Lord Atarka or dumping that onto the battlefield, you need a way to be able to win. So I found removal to be super important. Yeah, I'm just going to keep taking it. Okay, Sword is interesting. This is one of the better swords, top 2 or 3 in my opinion. There's still an Emeria Angel. That's good too. I do already have a bunch of 4s, but I also like the card. I could go for another greed pick where I take this sword and try to wheel Emeria. I hate Glorious Anthem. I think it's really bad. This card's really pretty good though. Like, it turns your lands into relevant action in the late game. I'm not all over the sword that much. We wheeled a sword earlier, so not even sure we'll play this, but I think it's worth taking. Okay, Blade Splicer's pretty good. Nice with the Flicker Wisp and Resto as well. Spellskite, not really where we want to be. And at this point, we really... all those nice lands getting blown up. Yeah, I mean, we're only playing the Caracas, right? So hopefully not too many of our nice lands will be blown up. But yeah, some people are definitely drafting some sick mana bases. My last opponent, so I'm like some 5-color nonsense. Ooh, the best 1-drop in the entire format. Absolutely amazing. So good, I actually just checked the list to see if it was in. Mom's home, folks. Mom's in the cube. Sorry, Journey to Nowhere. It's gonna be Mom. So Recruiter of the Guard or Relic? I don't really like this card. I think I want Relic. It's just more sideboard against the Reanimator decks. It's just a tough matchup. Alright, come on. Okay, Crucible, sure. I guess, would I play Slaughter Pact? No black mana Slaughter Pact, boarded in. I guess I'm more likely to play that than Crucible, so why not? This is not the 2-drop I want. Not taking this junk either, though. Yeah, pretty much, right? Okay, so wheel the Adanto. All's right in the world. Deck is pretty sweet. This is card number 24, passing our 4th sword or something absurd like that. All is dust, a little too expensive. Same with Sun Titan, don't get me wrong. Glorious Anthem, I just hate this card, but I guess I'll take it. Is this card is scarier for me? Maybe that's wrong, I don't know. Yeah, actually that totally could be wrong. But yeah, this deck is okay. Obviously it would have been a little better if we started out thinking we were mono white, but we got a sweet deck, and mono white is what got us our first trophy, so let's hope there will be more on the way. Okay, let's build the deck. There's probably not going to be too much to think about here, but just in case. Not playing this main deck, I don't think. So I could consider Wall. Gargadon is sweet, I'll give you that. Could consider Venerated Loxodon. Don't think... Well, Ranger now gets Mom. And getting Mom is pretty great. But I don't think that's worth 4 mana. And we don't have any other great 1-drops. Yeah, for sure. Okay, this is another 2, so that makes the curve slightly less abysmal. I think we're definitely playing all of our removal. I'm going to count Elspeth as a creature. This is sort of removal. I mean, this is a creature. I guess I lied earlier. You said all the nice lands getting blown up. We have Caracas and we have Adanto, so that's a couple nice lands. I could cut Ravages, but I don't think I'm going to. Our 2-drops are great. This is great. These are very good. I think I like these quite a bit as well. Mom is broken. And I think I like Legion's Landing in this deck. Reverse City's Blessing. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. So we only have a couple options anyway. I almost wish I had like a Mind Stone. We have so many 4-drops and so few 2-drops. Just curving from 1 mana, then Mind Stone, then on turn 3 we play a 4-mana card. That would actually be pretty good. Why don't you tap for mana? I mean, I guess the flip side does, but I hate Hallowed Spirit Keeper. I think it's pretty bad. However, it attacks, and right now our deck is not that good. We've got a low standard, so attacking might be better than not. Could try Venerated Loxodon. What are the worst cards in this deck? Flicker Wisp is probably over here. The 1-drops are probably over here as well. I guess it's just Spirit Keeper. Let's look at our curve, though. We might want to cut something more expensive. So again, this is a 2. Probably a good number of 3s. 4s are a little heavy, but I think it's fine. Got the nice Dauntless Bodyguard. Sack it to flip your own Avacyn combo once again. I guess another 3-drop makes this deck a lot better than another 5. And I just don't like Loxodon. Basically requires you to time walk yourself. Alright, I think this is solid. I don't think this deck is like winning any medals, but hopefully it'll win a trophy. And take a second here to compare to the last one. Stop moving over. I don't like this. Alright. So the last deck was pretty nuts. We ended up cutting Cloud Goat, and we also cut Honor of the Pure. But this deck is just great. So many good 2s. We have Path at 1 mana, Spectral Procession, Council's Judgment. Even Brightling was very good. We've got Gideon in this deck. So yeah, this is definitely the better mono-white deck in my opinion. The mana is going to be more consistent in this one. We don't have any like triple white nonsense, and our non-basic taps for white this time around. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody.